Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong! Last time, we ventured down into the deeper docks, I guess you could call them, with the simple key that we got from Sands of Karak the other time, and then we delivered the courier's rasher all the way up to this freaking guy in the Citadel, who, if you don't remember last time, on one of my attempts, I actually lost the rasher directly in front of him. I was like a millisecond away from hitting the up key to talk to him, and yet it still got destroyed in the end anyway. That was so sad, man. And then I immediately failed the next one by bumping into the wall like a buffoon. This time, we have so much to do in and around the Citadel, so let's get a start on that. For starters, I'm going to go down here into Whispering Vaults. There's something new going on in the chapel, so I should probably go check out what the hell's happening in there. I assume this is the chapel. Yes, it is. We passed through here, and there's some weird guy who was trying his best to sing, and he wasn't doing a very good job of it. There's this area over here I can now go to. I think there's also an area somewhere up here I can go to, or maybe that's exactly where that area I was just showing leads to. Whatever the case, we'll get to it right away. Don't think I ain't see it, bell ringer. A whole lot of helping you've been up to, both here and down below. It's a strange mantle you're taking for yourself, seeing all them bugs saved and wishes promised.
You find it strange, sir. I found some solace in the service, and the rewards received have proved a boon on my journey.
Hornet would never stammer like that. I'm really doing her dirty here.
Aye, but it ain't your place now, is it? I see well what you are, Weaver and more. It's below your station. You ain't no common sort meant for carrying on us low folk.
I could say the same for you, who still chooses to remain cowled. You continue to pose as only a simple pilgrim. Don't you think it's past time you ceased the performance?
Leave off, old one. Permit a bug their small disguise. It's been a pleasant thing to play simple, and I weren't calling for change, even if you seem insistent on bringing it.
Change was unavoidable, sir, whether I arrived or not. The monarch stirs. Its threads stretch far. My presence only accelerates the inevitable.
Not a miss. So what you hoping for, eh? Planning to usurp, perch
above us as queen. I thought perch was like a verb, and I guess it is, but it's like you're going to go slay the queen and purchase some weird fancy word for slaying. That's what confused me there.
Planning to usurp, to perch above us all as queen, build up our hopes only to string us all in your own beastly web. Such is the way of weavers and gods both.
Hornet doesn't have a response for that. Is that what we want?
Here they limply lay, the castaways and the disillusioned and the used up. It's a sorry settlement you've summoned, Miss Bellringer, and a blasted bother for me. Not sure we have anything to offer them. Not even hope.
Well, it's certainly a lot better than Bone Bottom, as I'll say that. Bellheart, though, honestly, I think Bellheart might win over this place just a tiny bit. But hey, I just made this settlement 5 seconds ago, so of course it's gonna be in this condition. Just wait a bit. Things will improve. Before you know it, this will be a whole town. You're so impatient. Okay, I saw in the save file that I have like 40 rosaries, so I'm not gonna talk to the merchant no matter what she has. Instead, we're gonna go down, we're gonna check out the chapel and see what all new there is to do here, because apparently there is something new to do here. I assume it's these... I pressed window ski. I assume it's these guys that I broke free that I let out when we were exploring this place earlier, a few videos ago. That really was a few videos ago by now. Man, it's been forever. Oh my god, listen to this guy. He thinks he's something. He thinks he can rival the fucking the chorus of this place. I don't know what it would be called. The chorus of the Citadel. The Citadel Chamber Choir. That's what we're gonna call it. Yes, we have an all-new combat arena in here, even though we already had one before, and it's against 4 of these guys. Okay, that kind of sucks. I need to get used to this game again because it has been a while. There we go, there we go. I got used to it. No more need to worry anymore. I am now officially used to it. Boom! Okay. That attack the Sharp Dart skill does have a fairly decent start time, but I think that's to encourage it more as like a preparation. You know, it's encouraging you to prepare more to use it as opposed to just using it on a whim to try and dodge damage, because that's not its main function. Its main function is to hurt things. Alright, hello? Okay, yeah, its main function is as an attack. Speaking of which, I did not do that. I did not mean to do that at all. Okay. I also did not do that right, is what I was going to say. Oh god, I hate fighting 2 of these guys at once. Let me spawn that inside of you. Oh! That worked better than I ever expected. Holy shit. Alright, well, was there any reason to do that, or was that just fighting enemies for fun? I think that was just fighting enemies for fun. Alright, off to a great start. Glad to know that the first thing I do this episode was just a waste of time. Awesome. Waste of time is practically Silksong's motto. Okay, no. That's not true. You there! I don't think I have your journal entry, so I'd like to kill you before I move on. Because I feel like it. God, that's such a stupid thing to say to someone, like, I'm gonna kill you because I feel like it. Alright, I'm at least glad that heal canceled out, even though technically I got my heal interrupted there. Which means, of course, I lost all the fucking silk in my silk meter, but for some reason, you know. Okay, hopefully losing that platform doesn't mean that I can't go over here anymore. We do have the claw line now, so I should be able to. Except I thought, wait, no. You need the claw line to access the other two pieces of the threefold melody. It's not this one in particular. So I guess, like, you're intended to go over here first. That would make sense. Hello? How are you today, good sir? Have we fought already? Have I fought you before? Because I don't remember that. Alright, now I kind of remember you. That was a very familiar feeling of being chopped up into pieces. I forgot I have Claw Mirror on. Hold on, what do I have equipped right now? I have, okay, that's interesting. Cool, interesting. Very interesting. Don't know how long I've had all this stuff equipped. At some point, I should take off Fractured Mask. I feel like I've been using it a little too much. And also, next time I'm at a bench, I gotta use my freaking memory lockets. Had those for so long. Alright, I'll have to keep checking behind me today once again, because there is a cat in my room with me. Let me do that. Take that marker away, because we don't need that anymore. Then we head to the room down below, and I think this is where I would like to go before doing anything else. To remind you of my other plans for this episode, I would like to get the piece of the threefold melody that is inside the central tower of the Citadel, the Cogwork Core, the Cogwork Tower, whatever it's called. I think it's marked on the map. I think it's named. Possibly. Maybe. Alright, thank you. Do this. Yes, okay. The Cogwork Core. I would like to go up there and get that one before the video ends. Okay, I was gonna say fortunately. What I meant to say was ideally, but I couldn't think of the word in time, so I got super confused. Ideally, I have more time to do things after that, but that might not happen. This looks like something. It's not, though. Okay, that's sad. I think it's in here where I'd like to be going. We cross through. And then, yes, we go to the upper right corner of this room. And then this takes us to a secret place that required the claw line to do anything. And now, well, we have the claw line. So let's do it. All right. Don't, or I guess do cling onto the walls. That is actually what I would like you to do. Bam! I do like those claw line switches. They're pretty fun. Okay. I'm not entirely sure down is where I want to be going first, actually, so I'm going to go the other way. I would like to seek up. Up sounds way more fun right now. Uppies, please. Please, some uppies. I would love some uppies. Right, isn't this just some random dead end with an item in it? Okay, but there's something else in here. Wait, what? Hello? You throw a tool somewhere? I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mark this room. Wait, no. Oh my god, I just remembered. It's the fucking big snake guy that you give the music to. Okay, we've already seen that. Here I was. See, that's another reason why some areas of this world are just kind of weirdly designed, in my opinion. In any other place in the world, that would be your clue that there's a secret tunnel in there that you should open. But in this one particular spot, no, actually, it's just a back tunnel of a room that you've been to before that doesn't connect to the main room for some reason. Okay, whatever. Well, glad to know that I've spent this first chunk of this video wasting time. Alright, this actually does seem proper. This does seem like what I expected to see. This no longer seems like what I expected to see. Hold on. What about those other places in there? What about the doors? What about the levers I couldn't open? This isn't where I wanted to go exactly. Oh, wait. See something here? Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay. So we can go down back there, or we can hit this, and that blocks you. Because that's what I wanted to happen, indeed. Okay, I guess we go down this way instead. Just give it time, just be patient, me. The answer that I'm looking for will probably reveal itself in due time, and I think I've just found it. Rocket upwards! This animation of Hornet does look really cool. Definitely a lot more cool than her normal Drifter's Cloak animation. Like, look at this. It's so goofy. Alright, it's goofy, but it's also adorable. I don't know why I stopped myself there. I don't know. It's one of those days, you know? I say a word that has 3 syllables in it, and then halfway through my brain is like, you're saying it wrong! You have to correct yourself! And so I stop talking for a second, even though it's fine, actually. You know, I rag on my commentary a lot. I've done it basically ever since I started YouTube, but I cannot deny it has improved since my main channel, actually. If you go back to watch the Let's Plays on my main channel, which, by the way, we're in a cool new area of the Citadel right now, but more on that later. If you go back to watch... Idiot! Unfortunately, you dropped a pin I can no longer have, but okay. Otherwise, that was funny. Anyway, if you go back to watch any of the Let's Plays on my main channel, I'm actually, like, I cut out so much of those videos because I felt the need to cut out any moment where I stuttered or stammered my speech, and there were a lot of those moments when I would just go, like, I would say some words, I would not think of the next word in time, and in editing, I would just cut it out to keep pacing. But I also felt like, looking back, that kind of made those videos feel a little discombobulated, and maybe there's too much cutting, and I could have done with less of it, and after having done Omen C2 for a good while now, I think I mostly agree with that. I kind of prefer what I'm doing here to an extent. I mean, I still prefer how those videos were actually edited and had cool edited stuff in them, unlike these ones, which is just straight up gameplay, basically. But still, you know, I think I have genuinely improved at commentary over time. And that's just my observation for the day. So even on these days where my talking is a little off, it is still better overall than my main channel. Especially better than the early days of my main channel, when I was, like, still just getting used to YouTube. Okay, so, hi. The Psalm Cylinder, the Psalm Cylinder. There's lots of these throughout the game. It's a Psalm Cylinder. Let's bring it to the guy. We're right next to him. And that opens a shortcut back to the top of the area. Cool. Now, I want to say, now that we've seen that place, if we go back out there, potentially after resting at a bench, there should be something we can see. Something special we can see. Something special that I missed on my first playthrough, because of course I did. I missed a lot of things.
And what has she brought it? More treasures waiting on a keeper's insight, yes? The sacred cylinders of our holy Citadel? Pass them, give them, now she must!
Let's give the Psalm Cylinder. What is this one about? 'Tis Sermon of Service delivered by an ordained vault keeper to acolytes in training. Sounds like the point where it loops. I have to say, that's super cool, getting to, like, hear what happened in the world at a prior time. It's a lot better than just, like, reading about it on some wall somewhere, or maybe in an item description. Like, actually getting to see glimpses of the past is really cool. And yes, I did just throw shade at Dark Souls there. I'm sorry, but you know, From Software made 6 games that are, like, all identical. I feel like if they ever do another one like it, they gotta try something new. And I think that is something that they should try. Like, show us glimpses of the past, let us hear what happened in the past, maybe even see it. Dark Souls 2 kind of did that with the giant realm thing, right? Like, maybe we could do that again. I don't know. I just, you know, the storytelling in the Souls games is very interesting, very cool, very well done, but it's all the same between, like, all 6 games, basically. Aside from Dark Souls 2, I guess. So all 5 games, basically. All the games Miyazaki's worked on have, like, the exact same method of storytelling! Hello, sir! You are exactly who I wanted to see. Let me pick this up first. But yeah, I just think that series could use something a little new for the next game, whenever that will be. Anyway. Oh there, brave sister! What poetry has fate writ that we should meet here at the peak of this ghastly citadel? Beasts and fiends, all here are lost to that horrid haunting, and out from this golden corpse it seeps to plague the good bugs of the land below. Well, no more, we say!
You should beware, brave sirs. The creature that commands this curse is a foe far beyond Bug. I would not see your lives given in vain.
Ha! We would beware nothing. We would give our lives 100 times over to finally cut away the evil that clutches our kingdom. Guru! I have a notion for you, sister. What say we cross our weapons here before we move on? Engage in some rollicking combat together. Have no fear, I will not strike a mortal blow. Yes, so if you come back out here after discovering it the first time, and apparently you haven't completed the Find Pins quest, for some reason that's a condition, you can duel with Garmon and Zaza. So let's do that. Guru! Gallantly answered, sister. Prepare your weapon. This is a friendly duel, so as he says, I don't believe he can kill you, and no, you are not killing him either. Okay, there's that. Sir, would you like to maybe try something a little stronger than... Okay, sir, you are... Sir, how have you made it this far? I don't mean any disrespect, but like, buddy. Oh, okay, well, you see, that was not a hit laid by you, that was me making a mistake like an idiot. And then I just did the same thing to you. Alright, cool. I still have Reaper Crest on, I gotta switch this. Maybe I can switch back to Wanderer. I think that would make some sense. Wow. And now he's dead. No. Okay, if we ignore the time that I accidentally sharp darted off the edge and got hit by a spike, I didn't take a single hit from you the whole time, but I'll be honest, with the way you so defiantly and gallantly took out those enemies, I was expecting a little more fierceness from you, but I suppose you were trying to go easy on me so you wouldn't accidentally kill me, which I appreciate, but like... You know, that was like the easiest battle we've had in this game so far. I swear you were easier than the Moss Mother. Let us stop the duel there. I hope in my excitement I did not bring down my lance too heavy upon you, sister. No, you barely even tried. It was combat honorably conducted, sirs. That's a bit of an overstatement, Hornet. I'm sorry. But now we should keep moving. It will not remain quiet here for long. Yes, of course. Our good works are never done, and we must press ever on. There is no time to waste.
Must you not press on, sirs?
Oh yes, we will be off at once very soon. I fear though that Zaza must rest a little longer, but that is okay. Zaza can get all the rest that he deserves because he is adorable, and yeah. And that's the end of that. So, that actually does unlock something that you can do elsewhere in the Citadel, clearing that duel right now. I'll talk about that when it's time, but if you would like an easier time on one of the upcoming challenges, you will want to find him and get a duel, and duel him real quick. So, I do actually recommend seeking that out. You explore up there once, he won't be there the first time, you go up there the second time, make sure you don't have the Find Pin's Wish done already, and he'll be there. If you've already done Find Pin's Wish, or whatever else happens that prevents you from seeing that duel, there is another option, which I will also cover later. Alright, in other news, let's head back to where we should go, because there is another route we haven't explored over here, and I would like to check that out first before I head for the Cogwork Core. And I believe we just go right here. I love the claw line. Great addition to our moveset. Super great addition. Took forever and a day to get it, though, and I know that's partially my fault for doing all that backtracking in Act 1, but still. Even on my first playthrough, I felt like it took forever to get the claw line, and so I'm so glad to finally have it. All right, let me just do that before they have a chance of appearing. Oh my... Oh! That was almost so cool, man. And then I tapped the ledge, and then the game took that as, oh, disable the glide? You fucking video game. Yes, disable my glide. That's exactly what I wanted you to do when I bumped into the ground there. Exactly. How did you know? I have to say, I'm not a big fan of how this place smells. I don't know if this is such a great place we're going to. I have a feeling we're about to be dunked into some muck maggot water, aren't we? Yep. Welcome back to Bilewater. Now, as much as I would like to say, it's finally time to trudge through this terrible hellscape, no, it's not. There is stuff I would like to do first before I come back here. It is not yet time to fully explore this place. However, there is something here we can grab in the immediate vicinity, and so I think if we just... Thanks. think I'm gonna start by doing that. I want to say it's actually over this way, to the left. To the left, to the left. No, actually. To the left is a bunch of useless bullshit. What the... Hello? What is... I'm sorry, is there really nothing over here? What is the point? Why did you build this hallway? What the... Alright, cool. Wait, maybe there's a cracked wall in the middle here. No, I'm grasping for straws right now, trying to figure out what the hell is the deal with that corner. Why did they put that corner in that? There's nothing there. There wasn't even shell shards. Like, what even? As a reminder of what muck maggot water does to you when you're infected with the maggots, you will drain silk over time, although it will still automatically replenish, and the only way to get rid of this effect is to either rest at a bench or use bind. So yeah, and using bind will also not heal you while this is in effect. So basically, I can't heal right now, and I had to store up enough silk to get the freaking maggots off of me, which is proving to be quite the challenge, as there are very few enemies here, and yeah. Oh, hi, okay, maybe you can get me to the right spot? Nope, nope. I still can't heal. I hear something crying over here. It doesn't sound like a flea, but it certainly is something. Let's go through. Ah, hi. Hello, what's up? Okay, we're healing. Oh! Well, that was something. I think I claw mirrored it out of existence, and then the magnetite dice saved me from taking damage there. That was cool. Break through these branches. Hello? Are you lost? Do you need help? It's a cradle. It's a wooden cradle made of the same kind of roots we saw throughout Shellwood, interestingly, even though this place is nowhere near that. Twisted Bud. Interesting. We'll have to keep that in mind for later. And also, every time you open the inventory now, you can hear it faintly crying. I actually really like that, and I think it even changes depending on the tab. Yeah, we're on the map, and going right would take me to the inventory, so the sound pans to the right. That's really funny, and then if you highlight it... It's so annoying, and so annoyingly cute. Man, I have to tell you, this fucking thing was in my inventory for so much of my first playthrough, it almost drove me nuts. There is something that we can do with it, but I think that's something to cover another time. And I mean, like, in a few videos, probably. Depending on how long they are. Okay, well, that is everything I really wanted to see here. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go this way, which I don't believe we've been before. Yes, we have not been here before. I'm going to head back to wherever there's a Bellway station. Then I'm going to use the Bellway station. We're going to head back to the Citadel and back to the Cogwork Core so that I can get the hell out of this godforsaken place before I die inside. I know there's going to be a time when I have to walk through here, but I would much rather not do that right now. Gonna have to trudge through the muck. Also, I literally can't do that right now. That's another reason why we're saving it for later. It's not just because I don't want to do it yet, it's because I can't do it yet. Believe me, if I could do it, I probably would, just to get it out of the way. Hi. Looks like there's something secret beyond this point with all the little, like, ghostly figures down there, but no, apparently not. Interesting. Okay. I mean, maybe there is. I can't really remember easily, but okay, where's this? Let's go left. Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, we're right above the Bellway station, basically. Perfect. Because we were in here before, all the way back in Act 1. Remember that? No? Yeah, me neither. Let's switch crests. We're going to switch on Wanderer, but I would also like... God, this baby. Oh my god, this baby crying. I would also like to unlock some slots in Architect. Let's go with a blue slot. And, yeah, we'll go with a yellow slot, too. We'll just be even with it. Though I don't think I'm going to actually equip Architect. I would like to put on Wanderer again. Let's do the Sawtooth Circlet, because it's really fun. Oh, that's a yellow oh, crap, okay. I'm gonna switch off Pollet Pouch for Multi-Binder, just so I can get some more use out of it. And then I'm gonna switch you off for something else. We'll just keep Claw Mirror, I guess. It's really fun having the AoE damage. I haven't gotten a huge amount of use out of it either, so yeah. I guess I could equip this, maybe instead of you. We'll put on the Magnetite Dice instead of the Weighted Belt. And then I can show the Ascendance Grip. At some point I should also equip the little sprinting shoes thing. Do I want the drill, or do I want... I think I've used the conch cutter for a decent while. Let's switch back to the drill for a bit. Alright, Grand Bellway. This is where I would like to go next, because the Ventrica can take us closer to the Cogwork Core, or at least I think it can. I might be wrong about that. Do I have... No, I don't. Okay. I'm going to take a detour to Bellheart real quick. I promise we'll be exploring the Cogwork Core. Oh, sorry, my God. I just messed up my speech there tremendously. I promise we will be exploring the Cogwork Core in a little bit. I just have other things that I feel like doing. You don't have anything new to say because you're not waving at me. Let's go this way. Well, I didn't mean to summon you there, but I'll take it. By the way, I don't think I've ever shown this, but if you do the challenge in front of Chakra, she responds. Very cool. Hoshanga, so you found my calling ring, child-wielding needle. This is the first time I'm using this playthrough, but yes, in the main towns, in Bellheart and Bone Bottom, you can ring that to summon Chakra up here on this platform. I recognize the sounds of your weapon's foreign metal against it. On the hunt for my master, I am often away, but I still use this place as camp. Use the ring to call me whenever you wish to make trade. Rest below, well... Okay, thank God. I was gonna say, do I not have access to this yet?
Chakra, if I may, I'd ask a small task of your carving talents. Within the halls of the Citadel, I encountered a means of travel new to me, a network of pipes traversed in vessels propelled by steam and air. That Citadel is a labyrinth, and pins to mark each station would prove useful to me.
What you describe sounds as hideous and unnatural as anything in that place. Still, if it will aid you, I shall craft the pins. Seek me at a moment not long from now. The pins will be carved, and we may trade.
So yes, if you want pins to mark the Ventrica stations, goodbye Chakra, yeah, sorry, I forgot to wave back. You will actually have to go out of your way to talk to Chakra on your own to have Hornet request her to make them. So that is a very important thing, that's good to know. I remember I stumbled on that very late in my first playthrough after I had explored the entire Citadel, and I was wondering the whole time, where the fuck are these Ventrica pins? Aren't these supposed to exist? And yeah, they are quite hidden. Quite hidden indeed. Okay. Coral Chambers, first shrine. I think out of everything, the first shrine will take us the closest. So let's go there. Ayah! Remember, this delivers us right to Songclave, basically. Songclave is just underneath. Okay, then I think we want to take the upper passage out. Is that someone I could have talked to? Hang on. Yes. Hello.
Sister, let me confide in you. As I ascended the Citadel's chambers to reach this place, I swear I heard the laughter of a child. Wasn't much more than an echo, and I confess me fear's been playing awful tricks on me. And yet that voice still keeps ringing in my head.
What, you mean the child in my pocket right now?
Surely, though, no bug so young and lively could survive within those heartless halls.
It's either talking about Lace or indeed talking about the child in my inventory. Which one? I'm not really sure.
I swear I heard it, sister. That laugh, it almost sounded like they were enjoying themselves.
I'm actually not sure what he's talking about. Hi! Oh, is it you? Is he talking about Sherma?
Oh, hoy there! I was hoping we'd meet here, Red Maiden. Rising at last to the heights of the Citadel and being amongst so many of my brothers and sisters, it is a blessing indeed. Yes, a blessing.
A yesing, if you will.
Your voice belies some hesitation in that belief, little pilgrim. You have seen now the reality of this broken place. What do you make of it, truly?
Do not judge me a doubter. The Citadel is a holy place indeed, resplendent and vast beyond my wildest hopes.
But yet, the grand halls ache with silence, and I see suffering in the shadows wherever I peer too deeply. Fear and pain. Why were these things allowed into our paradise? Have my brothers and sisters not yet earned their holy reward? This place is holy, yes, but I worry at the suffering of our fellow pilgrims. So many are hurt or exhausted.
Yeah, you would expect that they would have received care upon reaching up here, but I guess not.
Your doubts and worries will not heal them, little one. If you would aid your fellows, you can start by dressing their wounds. The simple rags found around the settlement will do for bandages. Oh, that's an excellent idea, Red Maiden. Normally I think a song would suffice, but yes, more direct action is certainly needed.
You can play the Song of Healing. That'll heal him right up.
And the Citadel itself shall provide the materials. Praise be to this holiest of holy places. Fear not, brothers and sisters. If we work hard and keep our faith, the Citadel will provide for us. I have no doubt.
Let's hear that song, little buddy, before I leave. Everyone's singing, I like it. I know it, I swear it. Okay, that doesn't really fit with it, but whatever. Alright. Let us be on our way. At last. Also, this is the claw thing in effect. If I'm holding left, I stick to the wall. If I release, I start to slide down. That's actually pretty useful, not gonna lie. It really helps if you're trying to hit something while stuck to a wall. While you're on a wall, you know what I mean. Why do I have... Excuse me, why do I have Silk Spear equipped? That is wrong. No. We gotta change this. We're evading that battle. We are switching on Sharp Dart. It is my new favorite. It's not my favorite, but it's getting there. It's a new Silk skill. We got it just the other video. It's worth trying. It's worth giving it a shot, and I am having a lot of fun with it too. All right, so yeah, those guys, that secondary enemy that just appeared, remember that those appear randomly in various encounters throughout the Citadel? Fuck you, sir. Please fucking die, piece of crap. So yeah, just keep an eye out for them. If one appears, try to kill them as fast as you can. If you can't, no worries. Okay. Yeah, I find that jumping up above these guys is kind of a crapshoot. Oh, that works. Yeah, okay. So you can stay in close range if you just jump. I don't know why I'm not doing that. It's the big thread storm move they do that you have to stay away from. I think there might be a third one in here. Indeed there is. I shall get you with one of these and one of these. And then one of these. Oh! Such a fun ability, man. Unfortunately, the drill really isn't the best skill for these guys. Unless, oh no. I think if they slash forwards, I could probably respond with the drill. Oh, that could have been fun. I should have tried that. My bad. All right, that's fine. Claw line up here. It'll take us up. And then we hit that. Oh, wait. Okay, we've already been here, actually. That was a shortcut that opened up. And now we should be able to hold this down and climb further. Let's go. We're ascending to the top of the world. Almost. Oh, more of this awesome music. I have to agree with the general opinion that this music is freaking amazing. All right, hello, sir. Gonna do that. Bam. Gotta remember that I'm using Hollow Knight 1 Pogo right now. Man, you're kind of annoying. Hold on. Oh, no, you didn't come all the way. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. God, this game is so fun unless that happens. I feel like now every video I've been saying that, like, this game is so fun. But hey, it's true, is it not? Hi there, sir. Just gonna use my Hollow Knight Pogo on you. That's actually a really great thing to bring to this place, I think, is that Hollow Knight Pogo. Because all the other Pogos in the game... the Hollow Knight 1 Pogo, specifically. For the Wanderer's Crest Pogo, whatever you want to call it. Because, like, every other Pogo moves you in some weird way, which is not always compatible with platforming. But I think with the Wanderer's Crest Pogo, you'll have a much easier time. Oh, yeah, and the ability to stay still on walls also really helps. Okay, we do this. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going and why am I going there? Okay, I'm going here. Boom. Okay. Killing the enemies kind of sucks with it, but that's okay. I have Sharp Dart and the drill to make up for things. Probably should have brought a more straightforward projectile thing, but that's okay. We can just kill these guys from underneath. That is awesome. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I love my violent heals. Okay, looks like we got a shortcut here. Perfect. It's either a shortcut or it's just opening the door forwards. Kind of hard to tell. Is there anything to do over here? No. Sweet. Onward and upward then. Uh-oh. Just gonna bounce off you. Beauteous. Hiya. And then we attach to you. I was just gonna say before I got rudely interrupted by my claw line just barely fucking missing for some reason. I have a vivid memory of watching Wendigoon's analysis of, what was that called again? Frankenstein. I forgot the name of one of the most, like, classic pieces of literature ever made. I'm sorry, world, I'm sorry, society. Anyway, I vividly remember listening to Wendigoon's analysis of Frankenstein while going through this area. I don't know why, it's just, I associate this area with Frankenstein now for that reason. Because Team Cherry Frankensteined themselves a Castlevania area. Yeah, that fits. And also, while I was talking, I just did that all very perfectly. Nice. I'll take it. Ah! No, that's not right. No. We are going up in here. Okay, there's not enough room to use the drill. I would very much appreciate it if there was. Okay. You know, random thought, but I was at a pinball bar the other day. It's basically a bar that has like 50 billion pinball machines, and you can like play them all if you want. It's kind of fun, honestly, even though I'm terrible at pinball. All right, bye. Thank you for the journal entry. However, they've got like a pinball machine there for every franchise you can think of. There's a Scooby-Doo pinball machine, a Dune pinball machine, a Ghostbusters pinball machine, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, like fucking everything was included. There was even one for Pokemon. And that brings me to wonder why there wasn't one for Sonic. You know, the game that very frequently features levels based on pinball, Casino Night Zone, Carnival Night Zone, and stuff like that. Why is there no Sonic pinball machine? At least at that bar. I'm sure one exists out there somewhere, but like, is there a Sonic pinball machine based on Casino Night Zone? Because if there isn't, that is a crime against humanity and must be fixed this instant. In other news, we have a puzzle here. I think we have to line up the notes on all 4 of these pillars here. This is also the top of the world. This is where we get the melody. So yeah, this is our boss fight. Thinking. Oh, God, I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, that connects. I think we're just gonna assume that that's right. Okay, it's locked in now. Cool. And then that'll shove it into the ground, very ominously. So, over here then, I don't know if it's like there's a specific orientation they have to be in. You just kind of have to try it until they start fitting together, in my experience. Okay, none of those work. How about this? Well, like, once you get the first 2 down, getting the rest from there is fine. Okay, that works. All right, hey, listen. Hey, listen. Then you. Perfect, okay. Oh, hi. Yeah, on top of the pillars are apparently statues of these guys, whoever they are. They're holding those big gramophone-looking things. And that's, I guess, because those are gramophones. Okay, so yeah, just try whatever fits. I wonder if I just... Okay, no, that's the solution. And I think that's already fitting together, so yeah, okay, perfect. This is going much faster than it was my first playthrough, wow. Let's do this. I think I may have just taken it off the solution. May have just taken it off the solution. Definitely did just take it off the solution. That doesn't look correct. Because there's that one note there. But then again, the others were... Okay, you know what? We'll just assume... Okay, that looks like it works. That does not work. Okay, so... That does fit a little bit together, but not enough. Okay, so how about the first one? Okay, sure, that works, I guess. Neat. Great puzzle solving! I did it! It's time. I was already standing in the right spot. I forgot just how cool that was. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not listening to a video while playing this game this time. I really shouldn't have done that the first time, but whatever. Learned the architect's melody. Entrusted to the industrious architects. Awesome! So that wraps that up. That was a fairly quick section, all things considered. This baby is still crying in my ear. Alright, what do you say we end this video by heading down and exploring a part of the Citadel that's been open to us for a very long time. I'm gonna remove the marker ahead of time, because I know where I'm going. I suppose I shall see you down there, or maybe I could just make the climb out of here manually. Yeah, why not? Let's make the climb out of here manually. Honestly, the climb out will probably be more interesting than the climb up, especially because I'm gonna die during it. My god, look at my health. Okay, yep, this is fine. This is fine, this is okay. I'm okay with this. This is perfectly, yep. This is perfectly, yep. Enemy. You will provide for me sustenance and silk and healing, and I need to hit you 3 more times. God damn it, you didn't give me enough. I need to hit you a single time, good sir. So if you could kindly put down the weapon and allow me to stab you in the face 1 time, that would be nice. Honestly, I might go over here and get this guy instead. Bam! I'm surprised that didn't kill you. Were you not in range of the explosion either time? Alright, cool. Just gotta go this way, just gotta go this way. Yeah, I'm very glad I'm including this on camera. This is quite intense. Alright, go this way. And we're good. Beautiful. I wish there was a bench out here in the central area. Do they say anything if we have it? You red chosen have descended to this final threshold. We would hear the song of the architects. We would hear the song of the keepers. We would hear the melody of the conductors. Pilgrim of Father Maternal, sing the song. Alright, thank you. Yes, we go this way, then we head down and down and down and down. We head down, we yell timber, we get to the next location, we have fun, we don't die. How's that sound? Alright, let me try jumping out of the way of your attacks more often. Okay, let me just heal real quick. Cool. Oh, no. Hate you. Hate the both of you. Hate the both of you. Hate the both of you lots. Fucking silk enemy can piss off. That'd be amazing. Okay, good. It pissed off. Thank you. I was trying to sharp dart through. No! Oh my god, I'm down at 1 health with 2 silk. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, if I'm careful, then this will go well. Otherwise it won't. That's kind of how this works, you know? Alright. That was close. God, come on! Going to heal, thank you. Okay. I really gotta find places to use my sharp dart. I think using it in response to an attack can work. You just need to time it well. Alright, going down. Down through here, I guess. We have collected everything in the sides of this room, right? I hate you, game. That was mean. That was mean, and you can't tell me otherwise. Thank you. Don't you have to be at, like, full health or something to get a thing? Or no, you have to be able to do a bind to get a critical hit. That's a door. Is there any way to... That's a closed door. Is there any way to open that? Is there anything on the other side at all? Or is it just a bunch of useless nothing? Somehow I have a feeling it's a bunch of useless nothing. Because I don't really remember it, so that's why I have the feeling. If I don't remember something, that's because it's usually a bunch of useless nothing. Usually. Not always the case, though. Ow! I mean, you never know. There could be a fucking spool fragment in there. There we go. Oh, no, your pin! You fell in the... Oh, good. It didn't fall in the spikes. I thought there were spikes below me for some reason. I was about to get really mad, but... Really? Did that really not give me enough time to start the sharp dart? Well, that time did. All right. Here we go. Let's check out whatever this place is. A white lock bearing a surgical symbol. Sure. Why not? Elevator and a corpse at the other end. You say anything? No. Okay. You work with the Citadel. I wouldn't want to listen to anything you said anyway. I thought I remembered wanting to switch out my tools or something. Oh yeah, we gotta complete this side quest this time. After all, I've already done the thing that was making me wait for, to complete that quest anyway. I have yet to show off Flint Slate. Perhaps this could be a place where I use it. And honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of multi-binder. It's making my heals last forever. I'm gonna switch on something else. Let's go with... I don't want to, but like, well, let's put on Polyp Pouch for sure. I was gonna say Polyp Heart, but said Polyp Pouch instead, as is, you know, ordained. Let's go with Weave Light as well, so we can have 2 extra silk at minimum. That sounds like a lot of fun. And then let's take the elevator down into this mysterious location. All covered in webs. It is the White Ward. From what I can tell, it's some kind of deranged hospital or clinic where they were trying experiments on people. Probably experimenting with silk, considering how much of it there is everywhere. I mean, of course, you know, the silk comes from up high, but still. An ornate lock mechanism with a keyhole at its center. I suppose we'll have to find that key later on. Big chair, lots of stabbies. No one has anything interesting to say around here? Perhaps this place stole their thoughts. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta let my cat out of my room. Cat has been cleared. We are back in business. This place kind of reminds me of a Silent Hill game. I think with all the, like, the spider webs in the background, kind of looking like the fog of the town. And then there's the fact that it's some kind of hospital. And pretty much every Silent Hill game, if I'm not mistaken, has you going through a hospital at one point. At least the classic games do. I know 2 does. Hi there. Ominous groaning noises on the other side of the room. I don't know if I like that. Do that. Get across it. Hi! Freaking bat scared me. That's you dead. Get across safely. I don't think I like the sounds of that. Oh. I definitely don't like the sounds of that, or the looks of that either. I have a cup of water with me, just to take our mind off this topic real quick. I have a cup of water with me, and I've barely drunk any of it so far. Let's fix that. Don't forget to hydrate before you dihydrate, especially when recording a video. A choral commandment. I suppose we should take this back to Mr. Toad Snake down in Bellheart. Why did you stop? Okay, yep, we're about to fight an amalgam from Undertale. I knew it, I knew this would happen. That's also what this reminds me of, the True Lad from Undertale. Anyway, new enemy, yeah, you're seeing what it does. I mean, do I have to explain? The fuck is it? A dreg husk. Remains of a Citadel bug possessed by silk dregs. Yes, they were experimenting with silk. And look, the silk is violent and corrupts people and turns them evil and shit. I swear, there's always some location in this type of game where that's happening. Like, ooh, lab where we take this substance and we inject people with it, and what do you know? They're evil blob monsters that barely resemble their former selves. I swear, every game, even the first Hollow Knight did this with Soul Sanctum. And then all the Soulsborne games do it too, I feel. It's a cool trope, though. I will say. It's a very cool trope, but it's also like, you know, could do it something else sometime, maybe. just gonna humbly request that. Hello? Okay. So this is not quite the same. We still have access to the shaft here, the elevator shaft. But we are going to the other side. Anything we can see up here? I hope this won't shut the door. Okay, that's back up to the top. About down. Okay, yeah, down. Okay, there's basically nothing in between here. Unless I'm mistaken, it's possible there's a cracked wall somewhere. But I can't see it. And I don't see it. So I'm not gonna care too much. Let's, okay, I know. This is just the bench up here. We're fine. We've seen this before. Let's go. Let's go on ahead. That can be broken. That I don't think I can do much about. Looks like I might be able to go up there with something else, but maybe not. Okay, hi. Model of the Citadel. Is this a map? This a map? I can't believe I never brought any attention to the fact that Chakra just kind of stopped showing up when we entered the Citadel. We will be seeing her. She will be giving us maps from this point onwards. But yeah, she just doesn't really go to the Citadel very much. I wonder why. I guess that's not where her master is. That would make sense. So this is a map of the White Ward. It's fairly small, hanging out just above the Underworks. And we've already almost explored all of the charted territory. Anything up here? No. There was, however, a breakable wall this way, which leads me to believe there's something important in here, perhaps. I really like this music. I almost wish it was included on the soundtrack. Actually, no, not almost. I do wish it was included on the soundtrack. It might be a more atmospheric piece than the others, but that's okay. Put it on the soundtrack anyway. Who cares? Oh no. The 17 people on the planet who would listen to the soundtrack in order and not like it when something quiet comes on would be upset if we put the more atmospheric pieces on the soundtrack. Nah, fuck it, just put them on there. Also, it's entirely possible White Ward is on there and I just don't know. These guys, they swing their scissors around all manic-like. I think I want to do one of these. All right, perfect. Yes. So you just have to have good timing. As long as you have good timing, that's actually a really, really fun silk skill. I gotta use it more, man. Because I'm afraid the last two silk skills in the game, if I remember correctly, I don't have nearly as much use for. But we'll see. We'll see. It could always change my mind. The drill is also amazing on these guys, especially with the poison effect. So there we go. No. Okay. I'd also like to see the journal, see what these guys are exactly. Perfect! Oh, that's so fun! God, where would I be without this drill, man? I'd still be living, I would just be a little less happy in life. A mortician, responsible for the cremation of husks and the recycling of silk from their shells. I see. We're running a morgue down here. We're running a crematory. Go! That was actually really close. That's fine, though. Cutting it close makes it all the more fun. There we go. Just a simple, straightforward heal. Don't have to worry about it taking too long or whatever. Like that one pumpkin from Deltarune. You're taking too long. You're long. You're too. I feel like I've referenced that before in this very series. Hello, what are you? Injector Band. I remember this being good. Increases the speed of binding. Yes! I've been waiting for this ability. Okay, this is among the list of like 3 genuinely good perks in this game. Okay, no. That's a lie. There's a lot more good perks than I remember, but oh my god, increase the speed of binding. You thought quick focus was fast? This shit is incredibly fast. It speeds up your bind by so much. That'll be a great help. I gotta put that on as soon as possible. I love that thing. It's one of my go-tos. Also, yes, hi, I see you up here. Where are we going? Where is this going to deposit us to? Because I have a feeling it's taking us back to the Citadel. Where are we going? No, really, where are we going? Oh, hi, a lore tablet. And also, I'm locked in a room. Is there going to be an enemy here? Oath of the White Ward. While song must be sung, none may falter. Infirmity, sickness, death, all are banished from our Citadel. That's like the most aggressive form of immortality I've ever seen. Death is banished from the Citadel. You know, people normally love to be blessed with immortality. These guys are so aggressive about it. They're like, no, you can't die. No, there's no such thing. No such thing as faltering or dying. No such thing as getting tired, running out of energy. No. You're immortal, okay? You're fucking immortal, and you're gonna live with it, okay? That's what they're saying. I feel like that's also kind of lands between, hi, there's stuff this way. Ooh, okay. Something we need the claw line for, so good thing I waited until now. Okay. Could be a little less violent about it next time. The Surgeon's Key. Ooh. So, I think the first time I explored White Ward, I actually didn't find this. Either it was locked behind, either I didn't find the breakable wall, or I didn't find the, or I didn't have the claw line at the time. Oh, I can actually go inside there. That's cool. So I didn't actually get this key for the longest time, and so I never saw what I'm about to be doing. Opens the sluice beneath the operating theater. I love that word. I love the word sluice. Watch me sluice right in. Sluice. That's so fun. It's so much fun to say. All right. Now the actual main route that we were supposed to go in here. What's there? What's here? What's this? You know, that. Yes. Hello, hello, nothing, okay, neat, cool, interesting. Love it, awesome, outstanding, amazing. Sonic colors. Going down, yelling oh my god, stop with these breakable walls. Ooh, here's a main route, oh, but there's a breakable wall! Wow! Why did you resist the drill, my friend? Why must you resist the drill? That's what you deserve. You've also used up my free hit, which would have been better spent on something else coming up. Though, to be fair, I didn't know that you would have used my free hit. That's chance-based. Hi! Okay, we're down in front of the first chorus, I guess you are? I think I've already played this, but I'm gonna see it again. Yeah, I probably did. Serve beyond, shall we were many, we all together. Remember us, light see us. Okay, I'm afraid I can't go back up there from here. Oh my. Wow, don't know where that came from, sorry. I can't go back up there so badly, I started coughing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to circle back around to the rest of White Ward so we can use the Surgeon's Key, so I will see you all in a little bit. Wait a second, what does this do? I thought it was a switch because this looked like a door underneath me. Okay, never mind. Alright, I am back at the entrance to White Ward, and now I face a question. Do I want to switch crest? Because I have a feeling I know what's coming up, and I have a feeling it's gonna be kind of dangerous. Let me at least, hold on, wrong tool type. Let me at least switch on Injector Band. I'm probably not gonna get much use out of this, so we're gonna put on Injector Band. And I would also at least like to switch out my drill for something else. And I might also want to switch my Silk Skill to Threadstorm, based on what's coming up here. Since the Wanderer's Crest, if I am going to use Wanderer's Crest, it attacks really quickly, so this could really help a lot. Oh, especially with the poison. Yeah, that could be fun. I'd have to be attacking with basically exclusively slashing and using the Silk Skill, but, you know, this should still be fun. Yeah, sure, I'll go Threadstorm. Multi-binder, or sorry, Weave Light. Would this be useful at all? I feel like either Claw Mirror or Warding Bell would help a lot more. Which one should I go with? I feel like we've seen enough of Claw Mirror. Let's use Warding Bell. I don't think Warding Bell is the greatest tool at all or anything, but, you know, it's certainly something. It's certainly something. I think there might be something secret you can find in this place if you bring the elevator up. Okay, so maybe we gotta, when we get down to the bottom, we gotta send the elevator back up if there's a way to. Because I think there's actually something underneath that you can find. Yeah, there's a hole down there, so can I, like... No, hold on. No, that doesn't work. Damn, okay. Can I, like... Damn, that really doesn't work. Oh, I guess there is another way into this place, right? So you would just use that? Or maybe there's some way to escape the elevator when you're inside of it? Maybe... No? Wait, that doesn't actually... Okay, like, would a longer range crest work? No, the lever literally just doesn't respond unless you're in the elevator with it. Okay. Then I don't know how you would do that. Because, yeah, there's no way... There's no way down to the White Ward from here, is there? I'll figure it out some other time. Perhaps right after I do whatever I'm about to do here. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I wink both of my eyes. Anyway, let me stop being stupid. Let's just get on with this. It's weird. The icon of the red tool I've equipped looks very similar to the drill, but it is in fact not the drill. Okay, here it is. Use Surgeon's Key, indeed. This is also like Soul Sanctum, how you had to come back with the key to access another part of it. Well, you find the key in the same area, unlike with that game, but you know what I mean. I don't like how big this room is looking. This room looks imposingly large. I have a feeling we're about to be fighting a boss battle. It is the Unraveled. Okay. Getting the name before actually seeing the thing, and that's because I think it's made up of multiple enemies. Okay, I can barely see you, sir. What the hell? I was just attacking blind there. All right, be careful, be careful. Hello, hello. So, funny story, on my first playthrough of this game, I did not fight this thing, or I did not fight these guys until, like, toward the end of the game, basically. This is one of the last bosses I fought, because I just never found this place. Okay, it's time, it's time. Let's go! Here's the big thing itself. Okay, it's a huge target. I think it slides across the room. It sure does. Deals a lot of damage. Let me just do that real quick. Okay, then it spits out more enemies. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that free heal. Spits out more enemies. They just die. Just nice. Oh, what? You, like, bounce backwards? Oh, I hate that. Okay, Wanderer's Crest was really bad choice for this. Yeah, wow. That was awful. That was the worst choice I could have made. Okay, we're switching off Wanderer's Crest. I'm gonna do... What should I do? What should I do? Reaper or Hunter? Let's do Hunter. Good old classic Hunter Crest. Do I have everything equipped that I want to? You can fuck off. You can come back. You... No. You stay. You fuck off. You come back. You get replaced with you. So we can actually see that. We can do the non-poison version. Then, oh wait, no. This should be the bottom one. And then, no, it should be the bottom one. And then, for projectile, what do I want for projectile? The Delver's Drill, I would try it, but I don't think that actually works. So you know what? Let's just go with good old classic Sting Shard. We'll set traps for them, because at least its movements are predictable. Okay. I would like... Oh, I think I know how to get the elevator out of the way of the place where the thing is. You step on this, and then you go down here, and you... Yes, okay. We figured it out. Perfect. And then, what does that give me? A spool fragment. I'll take it. Only the first half of one, but it's fine. Okay, let's get back to the fight. I typically don't like it when people are, like, fighting a boss and then they lose, but then they go do a bunch of other stuff first. I don't know. I feel like it just kind of kills the pacing. That's just my opinion, though, and obviously that's a perfectly valid way to play a game like this, so yeah. Don't listen to me. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Let's go! Yeah, Wanderer's Crest served us fine for exploring, but I think for a boss battle, it's just not. Especially against this guy, it's just not a great choice. Also, yeah, new enemy. Those guys just fling themselves at you, and they are nearly impossible to avoid in my experience. I just wouldn't even try if I were you. I got a lucky hit. All right, let me just heal. It's time to fight the big guy. Let's go, big guy. Let's go, big guy. I'm ready for ya. Okay, he's gonna launch at me first thing. Yep. Hit him. Then I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay. Bam. Where are you gonna appear from? You're gonna stand still. Yep. And I'm just gonna hit you with some fire damage. I took the hit on purpose, even though I probably shouldn't have. I can't see where he's going to launch those is the thing. That's where I'm having most trouble with, I think, this fight. Okay, then I can heal. Look at that. Silk skill right into a heal. Act 1 me would have been very jealous. Perfect. Don't think that's it, though. I think it goes beyond that. Okay, we have some enemies now. Okay, I avoided all that somehow. All right, where are we appearing, fellas? Oh, we're doing spears now. I see. So, okay, spears launch out of the ground. They then move over a ways. I think they target you mostly, but that's not what I was... What was I doing there? What the hell? Okay, yeah, now in between each launch, he's going to be launching those at you. Okay, nice. I like this idea that it's like multiple entities. It's like the Silk experiment's gone out of hand, creating this writhing mass of people that all work together to take you down. Oh, okay. I like these spears, too. They're really fun to dodge. Okay. Oh, God, he launches more of those now. Good thing they only do 1 damage. Dude, this guy is holding his attacks back more than the fucking Bell Beast did at the beginning of the game. Silksong's balancing is so weird sometimes, I swear. Okay. I should have gotten a hit. You can get at least 1 hit at the start every time he spits. Dudes. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I don't know what that did. I don't know what that yell was about. He's just having a tantrum. I understand. Oh, okay. Now he can chain that into a dash. That's cool. That's okay. It's an okay phase change because he's just doing the same 2 attacks he did before. He's just now doing them back to back. I sure hope you aren't on 2 health when that happens. And yes, I'm clearly the arbiter of what makes a good phase 2. I made a whole video about that on my main channel if you're interested. Because I'm definitely a game designer and not just some idiot gamer on the internet trying to tell developers how to make their own games when I've never made one myself. Definitely not. That's not me. Could never be me. Okay. I can just stand between them and it's perfectly safe. I think I've discovered the ways. Why don't I just do that? Oh, wait, there's actually a little bit of safe space behind him. That's not a bad idea, then. Gonna get Sharp Dart again. Bam! That was really fun, I have to say. A lot more fun than I remember him being. Cool. Down goes the Unraveled. And for our reward, we get... an unfamiliar, yet slightly familiar item. They are ours, bound forever. Didn't tell me what we just got there, but it was a second. I hope I can hover over it in the inventory. Right here, yes. It was a second Silk Heart, and every Silk Heart apparently sends Hornet into having an existential crisis. Now, with this second Silk Heart on our side, instead of regenerating 1 spool of silk by default, we now generate 2 spools of silk by default! Amazing! What an upgrade! Where is this going? I'd like to end this video now. This is a perfect time to end this video. I would like to finish it up. Except I'm still not done with the Find Pins quest. I suppose I gotta do that next, huh? Where? What? Cool. Okay, I'm in the Underworks now, apparently. Sweet. Where in the Underworks? Hi. A memory lock. I'll take it. I'll also turn off this light, because I hate it. I hate the light. It's annoying. Wait. I hear that. There's an item here. I hear the item. I hear the ringing of an item. Where is it? Oh, God, where is it? What, like, single tile of ceiling can I break out? Or is it something down in the main room that I haven't gotten yet? No, it's nothing in the main room. What haven't I gotten over here, then? Where is the fucking... Hello? Okay, wow, that's like the tiniest hole ever. What am I hearing that's over here? Is it something up in here? That's the thing there. That's a ceiling there. What the fuck? Where's this item? Well, I guess I gotta mark this corner and come back later, maybe, and maybe something will magically appear. I don't know. That's just all I'm gonna hold out on hope for. I don't know why I said the full statement. Hold out on hope for, but whatever. Down this way? Hi. Oh my god. Is this the other side of that fucking confession booth? It is. That's just a fucking robot. I like it. Insert rosaries? No, there's nothing to do there anymore. Why would we do that? Okay, as much as I would like to take some time to travel up back to the Citadel, well, let's just say my girlfriend's going live in 5 minutes and I have to catch that stream. So I'm gonna just unlock a bench right here.
Oh, that's right. I gotta wait for...
I'm glad you made it here in one piece.
Me too.
Of the place.
So why are we taking an elevator if we don't know where it goes?
Get ready.
I was gonna say...
We're gonna sit ourselves down in the underworks, surrounded by corpses, because, you know, there just can't be a single pleasant bench to sit at in this game. And I'll say, next time on Hollow Knight Silksong, what am I gonna do? That's actually a good question. I guess, honestly, I might just go for the other Threefold Melody song. I haven't discovered anything else I could do in the slab yet. This place out here still seems way too cold for me. Possibly. But we've wrapped everything up in White Ward that I know of. We also got to complete the Fine Pins quest. Yes, that too. But I think I might honestly just go straight for the rest of the Threefold Melody, complete it, and see where that leads us. See where the main quest leads us. Until then, thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.